See, what I find the most difficult for me to understand is how we accept these practices that these Europeans implement where they feel that they can do certain things to other people and you can't do things to them. And I'm talking about the Trump assassination and how attempts and how they are claiming that it is a plot with the Democrats when Donald Trump has went into court and argued in open court that he has a legal right to murder his political opponents. And they continue to support a person who went into court and made an argument that he has a right to use the military as a means of assassination, but yet they have the right, feel they have the right to complain that someone is plotting against Donald Trump. You are supporting someone who says that is a legal practice here in America and went to the courts to argue that. See, this is what you have to understand. These people feel that they can do things to you that you are not allowed to do to them. See, what you have to understand, the very same white people who claim to complain about an oppressive government are the very same white people who went out and fought and went out and supported the police as far as the Black Lives Matter protests. These are the same white people who hate anything about you opposing your oppression and your over-policing in the community, your communities, but they want to continuously talk about they fear an oppressive government. No, you fear a government that you don't control, that allow you to oppress black people. Wake up and listen to what the hell these people are telling you. You're not paying attention. They feel like they had the right to run into the White House off a lie that the election was stolen and Donald Trump has never won the majority of the votes. The Republicans do not win the majority vote. They win the electoral college. And when you look at how gerrymandering is done in order to dilute the black vote, we are the people who have the right to claim elections are repeatedly stolen from us. But them white people don't talk about or speak about or acknowledge our oppression. Because they helped create those conditions and they was benefited as a result. This is how their middle class was created, as a result of them going through our communities and burning down the black communities in 1919, which they call the Red Summer. Then the federal government came back and rewarded these white folks with the Federal Housing Association and gave them 30-year mortgages to allow them to be able to afford houses, and we already own houses at 50-60% rates prior to this. Man, I wish my black people would wake up and understand. I wish we would wake up and really study our history here in America and really understand the political methods that these Europeans have used to create our condition. They continuously have this policy that they can do certain things that you can't do. They want to talk about Black Lives Matter, say you burnt down your communities, but what they don't want to talk about is the fact that they burnt down your communities. The reason why your communities are in the condition that they are in is because what Europeans have done to your community, and your failure to acknowledge and your failure to understand the political processes and the violence that have been oppressed upon you that has created your condition is why you remain in this condition. Your inability to listen to your own people is another reason why you remain in this position when you fail to listen to a black man that's in your community that you have seen, that you can see have gathered the information in order to explain how we are in our condition and to create a plan in order to lift us up out of our condition. But what it's going to take is complete unification from a collective of us. Not all, but a small group of us going to have to be a unit, one.